Hey guys, cheetahracoon here, and today we are going to be talking about why Animaljam HQ doesn't want anyone talking about coronavirus on the game. Now I know this seems like a very weird topic to be talking about because I haven't even really discussed the pandemic too much on my channel. But I guess what I am trying to say is basically, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but the Animaljam chat does not let us say coronavirus. No matter what you say, you could try corona, you could try virus, you could try, I don't know if it lets you say pandemic, but it doesn't even let you say COVID. It doesn't let you say anything about coronavirus. And I was really confused when I first found this out because, I mean, does Animaljam not want us to talk about what's going on in the real world? Like, we're actually dealing with this pandemic right now. And why does AJHQ just want us to not talk about it at all? Well, there is a reason behind it. Basically, when the whole thing started, when the pandemic started, Animaljam HQ actually did this thing where they gave free 2-week memberships away to everyone. I don't know if any of you guys remember it. It was before I even made my channel. And basically you would enter the code AJFree and it would give you a free 2-week membership on Animaljam. And the reason why AJHQ did that was because they knew that a lot of families were having financial struggles and therefore couldn't afford to have the luxuries of a membership on Animaljam like they usually could. So they just decided to be amazing giving people like they are and give everyone a free 2-week membership, which was great. But moving on, after they gave the free 2-week membership to everyone, probably like a few weeks after that, there was a notice in the Jamal Journal. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it. If not, then I'm just going to describe what it said. Right, so I could not manage to find a screenshot of the Jamal Journal, but this is the Daily Explorer, which is the dailyexplorer.animaljam.com, which is the official Animaljam online newsletter, and so therefore I can say that this is reliable and from AJHQ themselves. And basically this is just a little article that came out about coronavirus, and this was around the time when they were giving out the free memberships. So it says, "Hang in there, jammers. There's a lot going on in the world with coronavirus, and we know many of you may be spending more time at home these days. It is natural to have concerns about the world around you and talk in-game with your buddies about these issues that are directly affecting you. Animaljam and Playwild are safe playgrounds in which you can hang out with your friends and have fun. Some people may talk inaccurately about the coronavirus or even try to scare or bully you with false information, which is exactly why they ended up banning anyone from saying coronavirus or discussing coronavirus on Animaljam. It was simply because people were giving away false information. Like, it happened to me as well. I remember I went into Jamal Township, and this was like the first time I was playing Animaljam in months, and I went into Jamal Township and I saw this random penguin just being like, yeah, you know, China created this virus and spread it to the world because they want to, you know, get rid of the world population, which is not true. It's really not true. We have no evidence that that is true whatsoever. And people were saying things like that everywhere, and it's not dangerous to anyone, but at the same time it is spreading false information, which I guess you could say is dangerous. So overall, what we can gain from that article is the fact that Animaljam HQ was like seeing a lot of people talking toxically about coronavirus in-game. They were blaming it on other countries. They were saying it was man-made, and you know, stuff like that, which isn't true and just shouldn't be going around, especially on a kids game like Animaljam. So basically, Animaljam HQ originally let people talk about coronavirus. It was just they would like go around with moderators and try to get better filters for like blaming it on other countries and talking about it in a bad way, and they still let people talk about it in a good way. But probably I'd say a few weeks into that, they just couldn't keep up with the moderation anymore, and therefore to just make it easier on everyone, including mostly on the Animaljam staff, they just decided, hey, we're just going to say that basically you can't say the word coronavirus or COVID or anything anymore. And that made it easier on everyone. It made it easier on the staff. It probably definitely made it easier on the moderators, and honestly, it was just a good decision because they did it for a reason. They didn't do it because they wanted to pretend that some people were spreading false rumors that AnimalJamHQ wants us to pretend that corona doesn't exist, or they think you shouldn't social distance, or they think you should pretend coronavirus isn't there. But no, none of that is true. The only reason they did this was so that they could prevent false rumors from spreading in-game. And I hate that people were talking about AJHQ in a bad way and saying that it was because they wanted us to pretend that coronavirus didn't exist, because that wasn't true. They literally directly addressed it on multiple media platforms, and like, oh my goodness, it just literally annoyed me so much. But thankfully, now that like the coronavirus pandemic has become more of a regular thing, I would say that we don't really like see that sort of toxic talk anymore, and no one really tries to talk about coronavirus because it's just a thing that we all know exists. Like, coronavirus has become pretty normal now, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this cleared some of your guys' confusion, because I know I, as well as many other people, were confused about why you just weren't allowed to say coronavirus, because it's not even a bad word or anything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you made it till the end. Subscribe and hit that bell for more content. I'm going to try to start uploading daily in a week or so. And yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing day and have fun, stay safe, and play wild.